Here?
Grandma is now going to add
To
2
the
ounces,
glue?
yes, to the glue of hot water from the tap. Just
And we
add it
have
all
to
in there.
Stir it, right?
Add it all and then stir it. All right. There you go. Keep stirring it.
I am
Make
stirring.
sure it looks like nice, delicious milk. Okay, and then she's going to do
Not for the lactose intolerant.
Then she's going to do 2 ounces, and the others I'm going to just pause it.
Okay.
Okay, Grandma's adding the hot water to the cup, and now we're going to add the borax that we've already pre-weighed out to the cup, and she's going to mix it thoroughly. Go ahead, Grandma.
All right.
Make sure it's nice and well mixed. All right. And now you're going to take 1 teaspoon of that solution into the first green cup, 2 teaspoons into the second cup, and 3 teaspoons into the third cup. So 1 teaspoon into the first cup.
Okay, I'm just keep mixing it, getting it good mixed.
Go ahead. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, trust me.
I trust you.
Take 1 teaspoon of that. Good enough, good enough. You don't have to be exact. Okay, 2 teaspoons in here. 1, 2, and 3 teaspoons in here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're stirring these, and they're getting definitely
Good thing I have
thick.
2 hands.
You can kind of see how thick this is getting here. We can kind of pull some stuff out of there even. So we're going to continue to stir these around, you know, as they continue to thicken up. You're getting thicker also there, Grandma?
Yeah, look.
Wow, okay, good. Oh, we want to add the food coloring. I'm going to add the food coloring while you do this. Okay, so let's pause this here. Okay, so let's pull the glob out into your hands. All right, excellent. You don't need all of it, just enough. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fine. Just work it around, squeeze it into that cup, try to get the excess liquid out of it. Just kind of squeeze it.
I'm trying.
All right,
Nothing's coming out of it.
All right, well, just let's see what it got. Let's see what you got. Let's see what it looks like. Hold it up for the camera here. Nice, kind of
Pink
slimy
blob.
Okay. You can probably put that down on the plastic bag for now, and we'll do the
Well,
second
let's see
one.
what happens when I put it down. Right now, it's kind of like a ball. Is it going to stay in that shape?
Let's see.
Let's
Well,
see.
that's an experiment in itself. Okay.
Yes.
So let's put it down here.
Very sticky.
All right.
Oh, look what happens to it.
Yeah, it's kind of flowing out. Okay, go ahead. Get the green one out of there.
All right. Okay. Now I'll do the greenie. Yeah. Oh, it's a lot more fun.
More fun? Okay, I'm glad
Got
you're enjoying this,
more
Grandma.
substance to it.
More substance to it. Okay.
All right, now let's see whether this is going to flow as much as that other one did.
Right. All right. Perfect. Okay, let's get the blue one now.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
Oh, nice. Okay. Very good.
I like this one.
Okay, go ahead. Oh yeah. It looks like the creature that ate the earth here.
The blob.
A blob. And we're going to do one little other thing with them after you've got these things in a ball shape, to kind of look at the flow behavior of them. Here you can see the green one is kind of spreading out as well.
Yeah, but it's interesting too that there was a much bigger sample from the green than there was from the red.
Correct. Even though we had the same amount of glue in each one, we had more borax solution, so we're making actually more of the putty, apparently.
And this one. Come on. Glue.
Oh, this is trying to escape. This one's trying to escape. Okay. That's good. Wow, that's cool. Okay. All right, now I'll tell you what we're going to do here. Another little experiment to look at the flow. I'm going to pause this for a second here. We're going to take 3 paper cups, turn them upside down, and put a little bit of each glob on the top of the cup so we can watch it kind of creep over the edge. Okay, so now Grandma's going to take a little piece of each of these globs and stick it on the top of a cup. Just stick it on the top. Just let it rest on the top, one at a time, because you need to. You're gonna need 2 hands here to get this thing off.
Obviously.
So do one at a time on each cup. Good. 1, 2, and 3. You got 3 on there?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
So let's take a look here. Back off. We're gonna look at them right now, and then we're gonna take a look at them in a minute. Okay, we've given it probably less than a minute, and actually you can see the blue one has actually flowed completely over the edges of the cup, the green one partially over, and actually the pink one not quite as much as the green. That's not exactly what I expected here. Okay, let's pause it. Okay, it's been probably another 2 minutes here, and notice now the blue is actually completely enveloped the cup. The green one, not quite as much, and the pink one actually, or the red one, actually the least of all.
Yeah, but look on this side, it's slowed down on that.
Slowed down on one side, okay. Let's pause that experiment. We're going to add 2 ounces of hot water back to the borax solution itself. Borax in the white cup, the clear cup. Okay. Just add it to that. Just add it in there and start stirring it. So I want to dissolve more of the borax. And then we're going to add another couple of teaspoons to each one of the remaining solutions in the green bowls and see what it does. Okay, so what I've done here is I added 2 more teaspoons of borax solution to each one of the 3. Grandma's got the pink one here, so we've made some more of the glob, but we still have a lot of pink liquid left behind. Okay, put that one down. Take a look at the green one. And we've also made more of the gop, but we have less of the liquid left behind here. As you can see that, it's kind of more, a little bit gloppier here.
Hardly any liquid.
Hardly any liquid. And now let's take a look at the last one, the blue one. So there we go, no more liquid at all. See, so we really didn't have enough borax to begin with, but now that we've added 2 more teaspoons of each one, and remember that the blue had the most to begin with because we added initially 2 teaspoons to that. It's now we've pretty well used all of the liquid up to make this one. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to take those 3 globs and we're going to put them over 3 more cups and see how that looks.
Where are the cups?
Okay, so Grandma's going to take that pink glob out of there, kind of work it around a little bit here, and then pop a piece of it on top of the, you got a little, doesn't really matter. Don't worry about that. Just do not worry about that. Just put a little piece of that pink thing on the top of the cup. Okay, very good. No, don't let the cup escape.
It wants to run away.
It's enough. It's enough. You don't need that much.
Well, I want to make sure I get the same
All right.
for each of them.
The red one's now still really flowing away here. You can see that.
All right, now we got the green.
I'm going to take the blue one, take a little chunk of that baby off.
And the blue.
You don't need the whole thing on there. Oh, you did take a piece. Okay, so now we got all 3 of them on there.
Ooh, you can see the green is flowing.
The green is flowing a little bit. The blue is flowing the least now. So I'm going to pause this for a minute here. Starting to record. So they're all flowing, but the blue seems to be the least one now, and it was the one that seemed to have the most integrity. So we've got like slime heaven here. All these different slimes, and I'm going to play with some of the slime too, and Grandma's going to take a picture of me manipulating. I think the blue slime looks like the most fun. Mm-hmm. Got it? All
right, so Grandpa is now going to play with this.
This blue one here. It's kind of bouncy little thing here.
Yeah. Like
almost ball. Like silly putty. Whee. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
oh, Grandpa, not all over my floor.
Oh, no,
thank you.
I bet it'll bounce actually. Let me try bouncing it. All right, I'm going to try to bounce it. Ready?
All right.
Nah. All right, but it's a nice, whoops. Boy, this guy really wants to escape. It's a nice, fun, silly putty. You guys can make it at home, and it's really kind of cool.
All right, now try the other one. The green.
Green one. Take some of that. Oops.
Oh.
Stuff wants to escape. All right, so let's roll that sucker up here.
And don't bounce that one,
I
because
won't.
that's much stickier.
A little stickier, not too much different. But notice here, by the way, you can just kind of stretch it out. Oops. But if I stretch it out fast, watch what happens when I stretch it out fast. Breaks. If I stretch it out slowly, I can draw it out very nicely as long as I do it slowly. If I do it too fast, it breaks.
Okay.
And that, by the way, would have been the case as well for the blue one.
All right, now let's try the red.
Let's try the red.
Or pink.
Pink, whatever. Well, this wants to stick on the cup here.
Not friendly.
Okay. This is definitely more slimy in appearance. Kind of cute. Definitely not as bouncy, definitely more slimy. And again, I could stretch it out slowly and it will stretch out very nicely as long as I do it slowly.
Looks like bubble gum.
But, like bubblegum, exactly. Or like silly putty. But if I do it fast, like this, it breaks. That's an interesting polymer property. We'll talk about that as well.
Okay.
Okay, Grandma, you can stop it now.